So, oops. Oops. Okay. So, let's talk about the geography. Yay! So, there's different types of terrain. Well, I'll explain all of them. So there's mountains, which will kill all your tanks. There's semi-mountains, which is better. If you have enough tanks, you can invade Iran. Then there's hilly, which is it's good enough to invade. There's like plains, which is really good for tanks. So let me go to biomes too. We'll discuss that later. But okay. So terrain. Which countries have a mostly mountainous terrain? Iran does. Tibet. They're not all China. A big chunk of Tajikistan does. Tajikistan and Turkmenistan. Yeah, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Turkmenistan. Sorry if I get confused, but this country. So here's mountains across the Himalayas. Of course, Himalayas mountains. Ethiopia is mountainous in its western part. Stopped. And there's also semi-mountainous here. There's hilly and there's There's really, except for maybe Chile, northern Chile and southern Peru. There's not really much mountains in the Americas. I'll scroll around and you can see how much non-mountains there are. Okay. And then Europe. Europe, the classic of craziness. So there's a thing here. There's a mountain here. You can notice it covers all Slovakia and it covers the middle of Romania. This was I think the border between Austria-Hungary and Romania in World War One, except excluding this. It's still part of Romania. So you see, other than really Tibet. The Tibetan region there isn't much except for Iran, of course. And then there's Georgia and Russia. Georgia has some mountains over here, and Russia does too. Though with its vast country, it doesn't have much mountains at all. And for some reason, Norway has mountains. Mountains. Yeah. So here you can see mountainous. You can see semi-mountainous, and on the island of it's been pretty good here. So, in general, you pass more mountains in Asia. You pass some general. Here are the mountains list. Asia is number one because, of course, Asia, big, large, and dangerous for mountains. Okay, so, and of course we got Switzerland here, which is mountains and bunkers everywhere. We got northern Italy, of course, the famous Alps. So, I think I placed Europe number 2. If they could beat out Ethiopia in the mountain, which I think they would, so Africa would be number 3. South America could be number 4. North America would be no ranking because it doesn't have really any mountains. If you notice any mountains here, then comment I don't see any. Semi-mountains in Greenland, and semi-mountains in America, and a huge chunk of Mexico. But you don't see mountains generally in the Americas, except for I guess. So, what's it? Mountains are hard geography. If you don't know about geography, then you then you might not know it. But if you know about geography, then you know what mountains are. So, mountains in general will kill your tanks and kill your troops in this game. Unless you have enough tanks, I don't know. I do not recommend invading Iran. It's a painful process. So, now let's go to semi-mountainous. Semi-mountainous is a geography not as high as mountains, but I would argue that some of the semi-mountains, at least one of them, this one, you were guessing, oh, your mountains is mountain. No, apparently in this game it isn't. It's semi-mountainous. It should be mountainous. It divides Europe and Asia in Russia. And the line generally goes here and here's kind of Europe, and here's kind of Europe, and goes into the Caspian, and then I'm not clear where it gets through. So that's the general rule. So that divides Europe. Now you're wondering, what is this? Probably just the region around Himalayas is just semi-mountainous, including East Tajikistan. Please tell me if I'm getting these names right. East Turkmenistan. This one is semi-mountains, also hilly, but we'll get to that. And then the semi-mountains thing stretches all the way down to the coast of Myanmar, which is long. Now you notice in Scotland there is semi-mountain. It's semi-mountainous, and in America, this about Mexico is not. If you notice here, you can see mountains here. They're called semi-mountains because here's semi-mountainous here. It's I don't remember the name, but I can go search it up. And here's semi-mountainous in Colombia. It switches down until it hits this mountain range. And semi-mountainous appears back up again in southern Chile here. That's what the Americans have got. So we can see semi-mountainous not really anywhere else except for randomly Japan. Wait, I shouldn't say randomly because they have a lot of volcanoes. Wonderful. I don't want to. For some reason, there's a war still going on. What cities? Give us all the cities. Okay, phew. We got that war done. Okay, that was not the main purpose of the video, but still I conquered Iran. So, terrain. We're still back on terrain and we're on the semi-mountains. If you know this separates Spain and France, which had a war, and I think it was a Pyrenees Treaty, doing this that just popped up. So yeah, it separates that. There's also semi-mountains in Morocco, and of course Ethiopia has semi-mountainous, and this little part right here doesn't have semi-mountainous. You can also I think that's a basic tip of them. If you know, Turkey and this here region, and also the meaning of Iran that's not mountains is semi-mountainous. So phew, I think I mentioned everything of that. Now Hilly. Hilly's like the lowest of these, and then there's plains, but it just eats into the rampage. So Hilly is like this region that won't really affect you. Yeah, that won't really affect you much. Though you notice a bit of a slowdown if you go closely. Brazil, Eastern Brazil has this. Part of Venezuela, Colombia, and part of Venezuela and Colombia have this. Some of Hispaniola has this, and specifically in the Dominican Republic. Cuba has this. Jamaica has this. Mexico, Central America has this. A good a good part of the Balkans has this. A lot of northern Spain has this. No, East Western Northern Africa. A lot of Turkey. Some of them here and part of Oman, United Arab Emirates, and here's Yemen, which has it too. There's Saudi Arabia, there's Egypt, there's Sudan, and there's a lot more. So if you want to check this, just go on Rising Nations and check this. There's way too much to do here. So now let's talk about the upper part of the video, biomes. It's not winter. It's not winter now. Then when it becomes winter, you can see the semi Arctic or something. So here's the Arctic. Arctic is generally centered around the North Pole, and you won't notice Arctic around the North Pole, around the South Pole. So Sweden, Norway, Finland, Russia, any famously northern country. Yes, and the United States has it because of Alaska. Greenland hasn't, and Norway has this island, so it has more of it. Iceland has it. It's pretty cold there. And you won't really notice it anywhere else. It's exclusive to the north. So once it becomes winter, I'll show you the semi Arctic, I think that's the name. So he just lots of time on a way to winter. Well, okay, fine. We're back, and you can see and you can see mild winter. I forgot that. So it says mild winter in almost all of Russia. It says it in Eastern Poland. It says it in the Baltics. Most all of Belarus. What's the rest of the Nordic countries? Oh yeah, and you notice by December there's a severe winter in here. So I'll just blaze around. You can see it. And severe winter is plaguing the northern United States. Yeah. I'll zoom around the map and you zoom around the northern map and you can see it. Just remember this is time, so go take a look. You can see in Rising Nations that you have to wait till winter. It'll start on winter, though that will definitely change. So okay, now let's talk about something else. Let's talk about other stuff like jungle and arid. So arid is usually common Sahara, the Arabia, basically all of this region. You go to Americas, you see arid across here. Whoa. You see aridness across northern Mexico and in this region of the United States. There's Rocky Mountains here, and it's also arid because of the basin. In Central Asia, mostly desert. Mongolia, not surprisingly, desert. Not surprisingly, somewhat desert. China here is deserty. Um, Australia famously is deserty. And here is desert, and here is desert. You can see them all Rising Nations, but I'm just going up here. So I need to get pick up. So jungle. The thing that will slow you down but not kill your troops. So this big jungle stretches the northern Congo. Oh, great, my game's lagging. It looked like it was lagging. Is this game gonna crash? Hopefully it doesn't. Okay, it didn't. So you can see this giant jungle spreading all the way to Sierra Leone, and it's actually pretty big. So you can see Southeast Asia has a really big jungles. South Southeast China hasn't. Some part of India that stretches all the way. And also connected with the Southeast Asia one. So stretches all the way to Delhi, basically, all the way to Delhi, or in New Delhi, which is India's capital. And you can, I'm just gonna, and famously, this huge reason right here is Amazon. Those, the here is not jungle. And weirdly, the Amazon, this Amazon, this game switches into Brazil's populated areas, like Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. The Brazil's capital is in the Brazil's capital is not in the jungle, and in the entire Central America, just jungle, and seven the southeast of Mexico is jungle. The Caribbean for some reason is jungle. Wait, it should just be I don't I don't know. It's jungle even on the region where Cuba's capital is. I mean, the Hispaniola and all of the Caribbean is jungle. Except the Lesser Antilles. That's an exception to this. And Trinidad and Tobago is So you can see all of this jungle. There's 0% jungle in Europe, which is obvious because Europe. You can see the southern part of India has it. So as Sri Lanka has it too. And I think that's basically it. If you see any more jungle, then yeah, you found more jungle for me to comment about. But I think this is basically it. I'll just check again. And this was this hilly thing over here. If I didn't comment about it, then I didn't now. So yeah, biomes. And for some reason, it's not. Here's semi-mountainous, but here's not semi-Arctic, even though it's close to Antarctica. That's weird. Also, France, Germany, and all and a lot of Europe is has a mild winter. Britain is split between the British Isles is split between severe winter and a mild winter. But ignore this. So then you see, anything else is so like the Southern Caucasus, the one that Russia doesn't control, is not a mild winter. So I think I basically just covered everything. Leave a comment if you want to, if you see any other thing, but I think I covered everything. Oh, almost all of it. And goodbye. Um, s- uh, yeah, I forgot something, this is a quick thing, I forgot about, yeah, I forgot about Oceania, so, terrain, so, I'm ranking, no ranking because there's no mountains here, you see, no mountain, you might get hilly in Indonesia, and then the southeast of Australia. But in New Zealand, well, you totally don't see. Well, you don't see mountainous or semi-mountainous here, and so okay, that's good. Sorry for that error. I said it earlier in the video, so yeah, they missed it. So it's gonna fix it. Okay. Um. s- uh, Yeah, so I forgot something. This is a quick thing. I forgot about. Yeah, I forgot about Oceania. So, terrain. So, I'm ranking, no ranking because there's no mountains here. You see, no mountain. You might get hilly in Indonesia, and then the southeast of Australia. But in New Zealand, well, you totally don't see. Well, you don't see mountainous or semi-mountainous here, and so okay, that's good. Sorry for that error. I said it earlier in the video, so